Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel.
My name's Shane.
And I'm Tyler.
And we're back with another video.
This is Native Nonsense.
This video is special to us, to me and him, of course.
Yeah.
And Atlas in the background.
He's barking because he thinks we're talking to somebody, so don't mind him. He acts like a fool.
Yeah.
But this video is about Cammy.
Yeah, this is her story, more or less.
So we've had her for about 5 years. She was one of our first pets. Very, very special to us. She is an American bully. She is currently 10 years old. Oh, mama.
Oh. You fatty. Oh, and here's Atlas.
He's probably gonna knock something around, so he's clumsy. He's a Corso. Oh, Papa, get out of the clip. Get out, go. Oh.
This is back. It's really itchy.
Yeah, he has sensitive skin. But we've got her about 5 years ago, and when we first got her, she wasn't in the very best condition. She had, oh, there he is. Sit down. Can you sit?
Sit.
Sit, Papa.
Sit, buddy.
She had a lot of skin rashes. What is that? She had a lot of skin rashes, and her toenails were super long. She looked malnourished, and she was just really dirty. The previous owners did not take very good care of her.
Yeah, there was a few people that just, they seen her for breeding purposes, and that was basically it.
She's worth a lot of money, and her puppies were worth a lot of money.
Yes.
She's a champion dog. Her bloodline's champions. They're all pedigrees. Like, she's worth a lot.
Yeah.
But she's worth more to us, more than dollar amount.
Yeah, she's priceless, 100%.
Currently, she's not feeling too well. She's been sick for quite a while. It's been several months, but recently it's gotten a lot worse. She, 6 months ago, had pyromitra, and that's pretty much an infection of the uterus. We really didn't have the knowledge of what could cause that. I guess well, I know now for sure, if you don't spay your dogs and you're not letting them have puppies, the constant cycles of periods messes up their body pretty bad.
We had no idea about any of that. The knowledge that we have now is the knowledge that we wish we had back then. A lot of this could have been prevented. We didn't have much knowledge on dogs to begin with. When we seen her, we couldn't turn her down. We instantly got a connection with her. I instantly had a connection with her.
And that's every time we would ask a vet is it important to put her or get her spayed? Is it important? No, we've done older dogs than her. Don't worry about it. Just do it when you're ready. And that was one of the biggest lies we're ever told, because it's probably been about 7 years since she's actually had a puppy. So 7 years, 6.5 to 7 years of constant periods with no babies, and everyone was making her uterus that much worse.
Yeah, that was when her biggest. That was when the downfall happened. I'd say it was with the whole pyromitra thing that we had no knowledge of it at first either until they went in and seen how bad her uterus actually was.
They didn't even know she had pyromitra. Atlas, there's no one in here. He is so weird. Sit down. Stop. No.
All right.
Come here.
Chill.
You want up here, Papa? Come here.
Uh-oh, here he is.
Up.
And back.
Oh my gosh. So they had no idea she had pyromitra to begin with. The reason we took her in finally is because she had a little bit of discharge of mucus coming out of her vagina, her vulva.
Yeah.
It was like snot almost. Oh my gosh, calm down. Calm down.
He wants attention.
He's a camera star.
If you can, as you can see, he loves attention. He's a big. Scares the shit out of people though.
We'll put him in a video soon, but this is more about Cammy right now. We had no idea that she had pyromitra until they actually did the spay, and we found out it was one of the worst cases they said they seen at that personal vet. So that's really scary and makes me feel awful. And they say it's very painful to have. But she would never show any signs of pain or anything. She'd be lethargic. She might not want to eat a little bit, but she wouldn't be whining or whimpering.
She'd still be playing in the yard with Atlas.
Yeah.
It was extraordinary when I figured out how bad it was. It was so bad they actually took her uterus and they sent it into, what was it, colleges?
Like scientific study research.
Because of how bad it was, just for the awareness of it for future, obviously for future dogs and for future, those type of sicknesses.
And they were stunned she was even alive. That's how bad it was.
So she's a miracle cow.
She's a little baby cow. She was, well, it was 6 months ago when she got spayed. And we thought, that's gone. She's out of the clear. She can have a good, healthy future. There's Yeah, in the background, Alice is trying to smell her bowl of food she didn't
But
eat.
his chin is just sitting perfectly on the counter. He's just resting it there. Just let him do his
So we got her spayed, which was cool. He's like, okay, we're out of the clear, we're good. 2 weeks later, it got terrible.
thing. Yeah, really bad.
It's very scary.
One of the worst moments of having a dog was that night.
Very scary, very
Oh
scary.
yeah.
Well, she was just walking around, came out from outside, she went potty, and
Just fine. Everything was fine. It seems so.
she stopped. Well, she was starting to drip blood. Okay, this is really what started. She was dripping blood, a little bit of blood. Not a lot, but enough where we took her into the vet a couple times. What first made us think something was wrong is she would leave little drops of blood here and there from her vagina. And this happened for the full 2 weeks of her, what we thought a healing process. Come to find out, it was going to get way, way worse than that. It was just leading up to something, like we said, is very scary. She walked from going outside to potty, came inside, and pools of blood came out of her vagina.
It poured out, and it was some clots were coming out as well, and it was just
Looked like chicken liver almost.
I thought that was it. Honestly, that was the moment I thought, like, let's just make her comfortable.
And we did. We laid her on a lap, put some towels around her,
Make sure she was warm.
called emergency vet, see what we could do. She pretty much fainted from losing so much blood. But that's the start of all this, really. Besides the pyrometer is that blood. So we took her to an emergency vet that night, and they wanted to charge us thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to even get her just tested, which at the time we didn't have because we had to move. We were saving up for that.
There was a lot going on.
It was a very, very bad month for all this to occur. So we took her to the U of I in Champaign, an emergency 24-hour vet, and they looked at her. They found out she was anemic. She had a very, very low level anemia. Well, I guess it's a high level anemia, but low blood cell count.
Yeah.
Like she couldn't clot pretty much. That's why it kept pouring out. So they sent us home because, like I said, we just couldn't afford to do all the testing in case we had to pay for our surgery too. It was about a few days. Nothing happened after that. We left her on bed rest pretty much, and then boom, again, pulled out blood. Again, same feeling, same scaredness, same thought of we're gonna lose
It was
her.
one of the worst feelings of my life.
So we decided what was best for her and what we could afford and do was just to keep her on bed rest, keep her minimal movement, only move when she has to potty or eat. Other than that, we wouldn't let her leave her bed. And it did stop bleeding. That was the last time it bled. We did it for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's when it officially clotted out of nowhere.
And started feeling better. She started moving her more.
Yeah, she started looking better. She wasn't as lethargic. She wasn't as washed out. That was when I started to gain a lot of personally started getting a lot of hope for it. I was like, wow, it's a miracle. She'll be okay now, etc. And then about, let's say, a couple weeks later, we started noticing a lump inside of her stomach and where the incision was when she had her uterus removed. At first, it started small. It started about maybe a golf ball size, just a little lump. We were concerned about that, so we took her to the vet. The same vet that did the surgery, and they said nothing to be alarmed about. It's just usual scar tissue. It happens that way sometimes. It's just scar tissue just healing up.
And this was after we showed them the pictures of blood and everything, so you would think they'd at least give her antibiotics or something to make sure she's safe. But no, they said it's normal. All the blood was normal. It's just regular discharge. I mean, pools of blood is not normal 2 weeks after surgery.
Yeah.
So that vet definitely is not one we would ever recommend.
After that, we started to notice it would get bigger by the week.
Rapidly.
It was rapidly growing, and the first thing that pops in my mind and in his mind is cancer. We think instantly it's
Breast cancer.
We think it's mammary gland cancer.
Because it all hung on her stomach. All the masses was along her breast and along her nipples. So we just thought, open surgery caused cancer to spread, so it's probably breast cancer, which was our fault as well, not trying to look more into a tissue sample. But like we said, we were moving. We just didn't have the funds to do all these kind of testings, and it just wasn't in our books to do. So,
You're loving this,
baby.
Why are you loving this so much?
She's a sweet cow. She's one of the best dogs you'll ever see.
Best dog I've ever had in my entire life. Love her, love her, love her.
So this has been increasing slowly for about 4 to 5 months. We thought it was just something she was going to pass away from, cancer, and we knew she had a really hard time healing from her past surgery, so we didn't want to get her completely cut open and go through the whole thing again of her bleeding out and not making it. So we thought we were doing her a favor.
It was a rough time.
It was
Scary time.
It was very sad.
We thought every single day was going to be a goodbye. or every vet visit was just gonna be that's it, it's goodbye. But
Um,
nope, we kept fighting and she kept fighting.
Yep. And she's a fighter.
Yeah.
This girl has been through it and always has a smile. Never complains. Always smiles. She's a very, very
Positive,
and
very
hopeful dog. Yeah, positive.
she's very happy where she is, you can tell. And I'm very proud of that, personally proud that we gave her such a good life.
Yeah, her energy just radiates to anyone who sees her. She just makes everybody happy, no matter what.
Including Atlas.
Yeah.
Atlas loves her.
So,
Yeah, you heard your name, I know.
so we finally, it got worse, and it kept getting worse to the point where she won't eat. She couldn't poop.
She was throwing up.
She was throwing up. So we took her to a new vet, and we thought we were going there to put her down, honestly, because we just didn't want her to suffer.
Yeah, it was such a hard time for me, man.
It was very, very rough on us,
hard
to
for
say
me.
the least. Very rough.
Instant anxiety attacks, like,
But we had to stay strong for
Yeah.
Cammy. You can't show your dogs that you know they're going through something because they can read
they
it.
sense you. So,
You gotta be strong for your dogs. If they're
word of
going through
advice:
something.
stay strong, stay positive. Encourage a lot of encouragement in times like that. Good girl, good boy, you know.
Make them feel happy.
Make them feel very comfortable, just in case it is their final moments or their final car ride with whom they love and who they've only known, type thing.
So we got to the new vet, and he said this doesn't feel anything like breast cancer, and he's been doing it for over 40 years, and he says out of all the cases of breast cancer, it feels nothing like it. He said breast cancer is more like multiple masses, like balls almost. Hers was just one solid.
Yeah, one solid mass, basically.
On both sides of both row of nipples, there's a mass going all the way up her stomach. So he said he wouldn't feel right putting her down without trying something first, and that would be antibiotics and inflammatory and painkillers and some
Stool softeners.
stool softeners, yeah, to help her poop. Well, we didn't do the stool softeners at first because we didn't realize how much she was going to get constipated from the pills. Oh, she wants her big belly rubbed. They gave us 2 weeks of antibiotics and 2 weeks of painkillers, which made her really, really backed up. And then when she was backed up, she didn't want to eat. So when it was hard to get her pills, because if you take pills and you don't eat, you get nauseous. And then if you don't take the pills, it's not helping you.
Yeah.
Very stressful.
Because sometimes, she would have a hard time eating them and taking them.
Yeah. We'd have to hide them in pill pockets, and
Sometimes that wouldn't even work.
she's smart. She knows if there's a pill, she'll.
He's just sneezing.
Alice in the background sneezing. He's doing anything to get attention right
He
now.
really is.
He'd probably I don't know. But so 2 weeks after, and this was a week ago when the 2 weeks was up. This was just a week ago. We took her back in for a checkup, and he said there was a little bit of progress. Her masses did go down in swelling, but her leg randomly started swelling too.
Yeah. And it was...
That was one of the main reasons we took her in, because her back leg was extremely swollen.
turned into a club foot. I mean, basically, more or less, was just...
3 times the size.
And then her thigh was growing as well. And basically, more or less, is what he told us. It was the drainage of the mass, or the infection in her stomach, breaking itself down and just draining, trying to find somewhere to go, draining into her leg.
Her normal weight was about 55 pounds. With all the infection inside her, she was almost at 80 pounds. So 20 plus pounds of infection alone. Can I help you, sir? But he did say he was getting better, so we put her on another couple weeks of antibiotics, which is what she's currently on. She's about a week in.
Shake.
He's a smart boy. That's your
Boy.
brother, huh?
Yeah, mama.
She's a week into her second round of antibiotics. She's been having troubles. I think the improvements have slowed down, and she's not taking her pills as easily.
Where you going?
She's not eating as often, which she has to do to keep her health up. But she's struggling.
Yeah. But she's still fighting very hard.
She's a fighter. She's fighting, and this is more of a progress video because there's an appointment on January 2nd for her next checkup to see if we can keep going, do a surgery, or we're going to have to put her down.
Yeah.
So that's where we're currently at right now. She's on antibiotics and painkillers still, and stool softeners, which has helped her poop.
You're admiring, aren't you?
Oh, you're a big boy. You got a wet nose.
You're always drooling and leaking out your nose, and you're such a kid. He's such a child, dude. He has like that. You see like a 4-year-old running around, nose drooling, fucking.
I want to play outside.
Yeah, he's a mess, but I love him.
So we'll give you an update on January 2nd after her vet appointment to show you where she's at. Hopefully she'll still be here with us to show you her progress. But yeah, that's pretty much our progress right now is antibiotics and medicine.
Yep, right now, and then we'll go from there. Basically, more or less.
We're gonna give you a clip real quick of showing her what she's been eating since she's been sick, and I hope you enjoy that.
You excited for your food? Say hi. Good girl. You excited for You're a nerd, mama.
So we're gonna be cooking Cammie's meal. This isn't her normal food, but this is what we cook her because it's the only thing she'll eat right now due to her sickness. It's just cut up chicken breast and a couple eggs. Usually if she wasn't sick, I would give her the eggs raw, but since she is sick, it's better just to cook it because she might not eat it because it's slimy. So we just keep the skillet on a low heat and we add the meat. Hear that sizzle. Okay. Shane is the cameraman right now behind the camera. So thank you, Shane.
And Cammie is the cow on the couch.
Yes, she is. She's sleeping right now due to her medication. It makes her very drowsy. We'll go over what she takes and whatnot later on. So 2 eggs. Nothing fancy, just eggs scrambled up. And I give her eggs to give her a little added protein for energy. She's very, very lethargic right now. She's on a 3-week healing process so far on meds, so we just do what we can to make her feel better. So we'll let this cook for about 10 minutes and we'll come back and show you the finished results.
Ready to eat? You ready to eat, mama? Cammie,
Mama.
baby cow, let's go eat. Come on.
Come on, baby. You get over here. You get some food.
Come on.
Come on, jump. You can do it.
Cammie.
What?
Come on.
So lazy. Oh,
There she is. Ready to eat?
You want some yummies?
Ready to eat? Yeah. Come on, tail baby. Nice and scrambled because my dog's picky. Baby cow can be picky. So we get it nice and scrambled for her. I have a fat dog. And that is another horse. Atlas.
Papa Bear.
Atlas.
You hungry?
Atlas.
You want some food?
Look at him. He heard food. He's getting it.
So this is what we feed Atlas on a day-to-day basis. It is 3 cups of kibble, dry kibble from adult large breed. 3 cups twice a day. We give him 1 raw egg per meal twice a day, and I just put the shell in there with it. It's good calcium, the shell's good calcium, and the egg's good protein, and it's better raw. I give him 1 banana for potassium, and just because he likes it, it's almost like a treat for him.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Dude's a sucker for it.
And I just chop it up so it's, you know, a little bit easier for him to eat and not get everywhere. And then to finish it off, some regular plain non-fat yogurt. And this has probiotics in it to help the digestive tract. If you hear anything in the background, we're doing laundry because we are normal humans and we do have laundry, so ignore that. It's regular yogurt. Give him 1 tablespoon of that. That's his favorite.
Yeah.
And that's his meal we give him twice a day.
Alright, so as you can see, we're taking the chicken and doing the easiest step of all of this, more or less. putting it all in the bowl. Give it a good mix because Cammy likes to be picky sometimes, so we like to just mix it all up together so she can't pick and choose what she wants to eat. She's got to get both because they're both very important right now for her diet. Seeing as she's been backed up a little bit, the eggs will help. There's a lot of protein in the eggs. The chicken she's been eating like no other, so that's been actually really good. It's been a really good stress relief knowing that she's eating something in order to take her medication, her daily medication, I should say. You just pour it in, as you can see, and then you get it all over the place, and then after that, alright, that's good. Give it a good mix. Just like that, and she'll usually eat it right up. Everything she'll eat, she probably won't breathe between. That's usually how her dog is.
It almost depends on how her stomach feels.
Yeah.
If she's feeling good, she's gonna smash it without a breath.
And I believe she'll eat a good amount.
It's okay.
It's a mess.
That's why we have paper towel.
See this mess, Cammy?
She's hiding in the laundry room because she knows that's where the food's usually at.
She does, huh? Cammy,
Mama cow.
ready to eat? I got you some good food.
Normally we feed her with Atlas, but we've been feeding her inside just to monitor her more. Mama, come here. Ooh.
Look.
He's coming from the darkness. What do you think? What do you think, honey? Look at that chunk.
Look at my Cammy.
Chunky butt.
Say hi.
Say hi, Mama.
She's been drinking quite a bit of water too.
Her medicine usually dehydrates her.
It's good to give them plenty of water.
Yes, more than usual.
On any kind of medication, muscle relaxers,
Painkillers.
anti-inflammatories, you know, antibiotics, the works. And she's also on a stool softener, so.
You hungry, Mama? No.
Not right now.
It's up to you, Mama. Maybe you have to potty first? You go outside? You want to go outside, Mama, or you want to eat? You want to go outside? Okay. She may have to poop first. Usually if she does poop, it'll help her want to eat. So this is my backyard. It's going to be kind of hard to see because it's nighttime. So we'll cut this clip here, and when she comes back, we'll see if she actually eats her food.
So she had a little bit of poop, obviously. She went potty a little bit.
We usually have to clean it because the stool softener makes it so soft it gets stuck to her booty. So, baby wipes, all natural baby wipes. And she hates it. When she went to the vet, she had to get a finger in the butt, and I feel like she has PTSD now.
Yeah, I'd say so.
She had to lube it up and put it in. She's like, whoa, okay, that's a little freaky.
She pulled it. She got like she breathes real heavy and stuff. I think it's all right.
Yeah, she goes through a lot, huh, Mama? You good girl.
Yeah,
You a good girl. Yeah,
just wanna go lay down.
You wanna eat, Mama?
You feeling all fuzzy and weird?
Here you go. If you're not hungry, it's okay. You had a good meal today. I'm not gonna force you. Here. Mama, look. Mama.
I know.
Come here, baby. Look.
I know, Cammy.
Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna eat the chicken, huh? Out of his hand, of course.
She likes to be hand-fed when she's sick, like a big baby.
I know.
I've even hand-fed her wet canned food. That's how much I'm dedicated to this nasty crap. There you
Good
go.
girl. Is that your appetite? No more, huh? You spit the chicken out. How could you?
There's nothing in there. No missing.
You always eat chicken. There you go.
She's like, wait a
Or
minute.
not.
So, we might have to try to feed her later. Unfortunately, we can't show you her eating, but I'm sure it's not that interesting anyway. So, yeah, she's apparently still a little woozy. So, we'll try to get on our own time later. We don't want to force her or make her uncomfortable. Make her feel like she's in trouble if she doesn't eat. So, we'll just save this for later. Put it up for now, huh? Yeah, she's not in the mood right now. Say bye, Mama.
You're gonna go eat your diet.
Shake. Say bye. Shake.
Shake.
Shake. Good boy.
Say bye, mama. Say bye, mama.
She's obviously not feeling too well, which is why she don't have very much energy.
And she's just old and fat and lazy.
Yeah. We want to thank you for watching this video. It's a very serious and important video to us, and hopefully it turned into a series. And if she recovers fully, we can just turn into a series about our dog's daily lives. It don't have to be all about medicine and progress. My name is Tyler.
My name is Shane.
This is Native Nonsense, and thank you for watching. If you don't mind subscribing, that would help us.
Like,
Leave a comment,
share,
hit the notification bell.
bow.
Bow! Right in the kisser.
Right in the kiss here.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Bye.